What am I doing now? I've totally forgotten. Oh, it's time now for this. The most valuable person on the planet. I was gone for a couple days.
Steve Cochran Show presents the most valuable person on the planet. The MVPP is sponsored by Mega Pros. They make it fun to get stuff done.
And now it's time to move on to a little something we call
the most valuable person on the planet.
Lisa Fisher joins us now. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you guys. Thanks for having me on your show.
You're the most valuable person on the planet, Lisa.
I can't wait till my husband hears that.
Oh, yeah. You want me to call him and tell him for you? I mean, just let me know. The Antioch Traveling Closet is a very cool idea because you will go where you need to go to provide the basic goods of life that are needed by folks that are struggling, right?
Correct.
So how did this get started?
I started it. I was talking to a friend of mine that's a teacher in Antioch. We were just randomly talking about children. She was telling me how there's always one child she always wants to take home because they have a bad home life. And then she started telling me about a child that was coming to school bragging that she had been at McDonald's for 3 nights in a row till really late. And it turned out the reason they were at McDonald's is because their power was turned off. And that kind of struck a chord with me. This child happened to be a year older than my daughter, and I felt bad and I wanted to help. So I started buying this child clothing, and if there was holidays or long weekends, I would put like non-perishable foods just so I know the child was eating. And this went on for probably 2 years. I never met her. I didn't know her name. I would just give it to my girlfriend or drop it off at the school. And then my friend had called me and said, Lisa, your little friend has moved, and she's moved far, she moved out of the district, out of our reach. And it really upset me. And I started thinking, well, if I can help one child, maybe I can help more. So I started talking to some of my mom friends and telling them my idea, and they liked the fact that they were able to bring their clothes over to me and that we were going to basically be recycling them into our community. So I first started off just with school-age children clothing, probably size 6 to 18, and I went and pitched my idea to the new principal at my daughter's school, and she liked the idea. And probably 2 or 3 weeks after that, I got a call from the school that they had a child that came to school without a shirt on. So I packed up what I had, brought this child his size, and dropped it off to the ladies in the office. They let the child go through what he wanted, and that's kind of how the closet came about.
And you've done this for 5 years now?
Yeah, this is our 5th year. We decided I didn't want to be like, here, this is what you need to wear. I always wanted to give the children a choice. I didn't want to say, here, you have to wear this. And we decided, my hairstylist, I was telling her what I was doing, and she said, oh, well, we should, I could come and cut hair. And I said, yeah, that would be a great idea. So our first one, we thought, we were so excited. We had 35 people come. And then that was an August one. And we had very limited stuff, but we thought we did an amazing job. Well, now we're doing it 3 times a year, April, August, and December. And we are doing clothing, shoes, toiletries, cleaning supplies now, school supplies. And I'm getting probably 6 or 7 hairstylists that come and donate their time and expertise and give haircuts. We're up to probably 350 people, and they come from Lake County, McHenry County. They come from Kenosha County. We don't...
No, you don't tell people don't come if you don't live in Lake or McHenry.
We don't. Yeah, it's not just solely for Antioch
I would hope that people are listening would start this in DePage or Will or anywhere.
We're keeping everything in a 10 by 30 storage unit, and we were paying about $170 a month. And we have been able to have our giveaways at the Antioch Senior Center, and they were allowing us to use their facility, and it takes all weekend to set one of these giveaways up. It takes about 6 or 7 hours to set up, and since December we have been they have allowed us to keep all of our things downstairs, which is great because we don't have to pay that storage facility anymore. And it's about 800 square feet, but we probably in the last 7 months, we have just exploded, and we are busting out of there.
Well, this is a good problem to have, but it also is something that you need help with because you're a teacher, you're a mom, you got a lot going on, and you can't do this on your own. I know you have a lot of friends and volunteers who are helping out, but what can people do? Do they go to a website? I mean, they contribute money. How do we help?
Yes, we have a website. It's AntiochTravelingCloset.org. There's a PayPal on there. We would love to be able to help more people more often. We would love to have a facility or a place to call our home where people we could leave everything out, kind of like a storefront. Yep. And then when people have fires, we help people throughout the year with many different things. We help a lot of students in Antioch with clothing, shoes, school supplies. We've helped families with food. We kind of do whatever we can to make the burden a little easier. And we're very fortunate. We have, for the past couple of years, Gillespie Ford in Gurnee, he donates $1,000 worth of toilet paper to every event. So people are getting 9 to 12 rolls of toilet paper, and to some people, that's huge.
Yeah, because it's stuff the rest of us don't even think about.
Correct. And, we've seen a 9-year-old boy cry. He didn't even want to look at clothes or books or anything. He was so focused on laundry soap and toilet paper. It just really, it just tugged at our hearts because we're like, you should not be worrying about this, So I have amazing volunteers that quite a few of them have become my friends now, and it's just word of mouth in Antioch. Antioch is an amazing town with some very helpful people in it, and
I just wish you were passionate about this. I just wish this was a big deal for. Listen, Lisa, you are fabulous, and it's clear why you're the most valuable person on the planet. I want to send everybody to AntiochTravelingCloset.org. Again, there's a PayPal there that you can easily contribute if you're able and willing. But your time is really important, too. Your facilities, if you're able. If you have any questions on how you can help, there's easy ways to contact Lisa and Lisa's folks there as well. So I hope you get some sleep. Tell your husband to be nice to you. And you are the most valuable person on the planet.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great day.
There you go. Lisa Fisher, Steve Cochran Show's most valuable person on the planet.